Is Atul Mishra, lecturer in Praveen Patel College of Diploma Engineering and Technology and Mechanical Department. Today we are going to study power plant engineering subject, which is in 5th semester mechanical engineering. Okay, in first unit is about introduction to power plant engineering. In this chapter we are going to study world and national scenario of demand and supply of energy, introduction to power plant, importance of power plant, classification of power plant on different basis, classification of hydroelectric power plant. This is the first topic, world and national scenario of demand and supply of energy. Okay, energy or power scenario in India. In this circular chart is about sector wise energy consumption in India. As we can see, in industry sector, industry is consuming 49%. In transport sector, transport is consuming 22%. In residential, consuming 10%. Agriculture is consuming 5% of energy, and other are accounting 14%. Here some data is available. In world ranking, India is 11th greatest energy producer. A very good things that India is generating 11% of total energy, which is accounting 2% of total world energy production. At the same time, when we see, India is 6th greatest energy consumer also, with the consumption of 3% of total energy. When we compare these two data, that we are generating only 2% and we are consuming 3%. Our consumption is more than our generation. Then we are depend on other countries, that we have to import that rest 1% so that we can fulfill our demand. Okay. Next topic, primary energy resources at world level. When we talk about coal, USA have largest with the amount of 25.4%, Russia has 15.9%, China has 11.6%, India at 4th number had 8.6%. When we talk about oil reserves are measured in barrels. When we see 1 barrel is equals to 160 liter approximately, and oil's largest share having Saudi Arabia as 23%. When we talk about gas, Russia has largest share of gas amount 27%, equivalent to 365.2 million tons of oil. The next topic, this is chart about the countries and the energies which are using. In the first row we can see different countries like USA, Canada, France, Russia, UK, India, China, Japan, and in the row we can see oil, different energies like oil, natural gas, coal, nuclear, electric, hydroelectric, and total. We are not going to see all the countries, but let's see. USA is consuming oil 914.3, consuming natural gas 566.8, consuming coal 573.9, nuclear electric 182.9, hydroelectric 60.9, and total is 2297.8 million tons of oil equivalent. India is at 6th number. You can say India is consuming oil as 113.3, nuclear gas 27.1, coal as 185.3, nuclear electric 4.1, hydroelectric 15.6, and total is 345.3. Okay, from this data we can compare different countries, different energies and their consumptions. In this chart we are going to see percentage wise consumption of various primary energy resources at world level. Okay, in this chart we have to little bit concern about color and their chart. First is oil. When we can see oil in this chart, oil's consumption are 34%, natural gas consumption is 23%, coal consumption is 28%, nuclear is 4%, hydroelectric is 7%, wind solar is 3%, and bio is 1%. Take your time. We can see it again. Oil is consuming 34%, natural gas is consuming 23%, coal consumptions 28%, nuclear consumption is 4%, hydro is 7%, wind and solar is 3%, and bio is 1%. Now, importance of power plant, that why power plants are important. As we all know, the power generation is going to be there in the power plant only. So first is for bulk electric generation. The main power resources we are using is electricity. We are converting different types of energy like kinetic energy, mechanical energy, static energy, that all different kind of energies we are going to convert it in electric energy, then we are going to consume it. So for that we require power plants. And you also know that increasing of demand of electricity rapidly, all the equipments are running at the electricity only. We at home also we are using power for lighting, heating, cooling, lifting, cooking, and so on. So these are main importance of power plants. Now, classification of power plants. So power plants is mainly classified in two bases. One is conventional and second one is non-conventional. Let's see conventional. In conventional we are having steam engine power plant, which is working on steam engine, steam turbine power plant, diesel power plant, gas turbine power plant, hydroelectric power plant, nuclear power plant. In all these conventional power plant, we are going to use a different kind of energy as steam, diesel, gas, hydro, nuclear, and we are converting all that kind of energy in the form of electric energy. Okay. Second one is non-conventional. In non-conventional, we can see thermoelectric generator, thermoionic generator, fuel cell power plant, photovoltaic solar cell power system, MHD power plant, fusion reactor NPP power system, biogas biomass energy power system, geothermal energy, wind energy power system, ocean thermal energy conversion, wave and tidal waves energy and plastinium schemes. So these are non-conventional power plants which are in use to convert the different kind of energy available in atmosphere to the electric energy. At the end we are using electric energy, so we have to convert all kind of available energy as electricity so we can consume it. The last topic, classification of hydroelectric power plant. At the name itself indicate hydroelectric power plant means we are going to convert the hydro energy available to the electricity. The classification of is according to the water head available. The water head available, we are classifying it as high head power plant. In high head power plant, the water is head is available is less than 100 meter, and for example we can see Pelton wheel water turbine. Second, medium head power plant. A medium head power plant head is about 40 to 100 meters. For example, Francis wheel water turbine. In low head hydroelectric power plant, the head is less than 40 meters. An example of it is Kaplan wheel water turbine. In second, according to discharge quantity, in that first one is pumped storage power plant, second one is runoff river plant, third one is storage reservoirs. In first one, pumped storage plant, in this plant we are going to pump the available water to the required head and store over there, and after that when we require that water we release from there and we run the turbine and we generate electricity. In second one, runoff river power plant, the water which is running through the river, we are going to use that water and we are running turbine from that running water and we generate electricity. In third one, storage reservoir, in that we store water in the dam as a reservoir and we use it for running turbines when we required it to generate electricity. Third one is according to type of small hydroelectric power plants. In this we are classifying it according to their capacity of generation. In this first one is hydroelectric power plant, mini hydroelectric power plant. In mini hydroelectric power plant, the capacity of it is 100 kilowatt to 10 megawatt. In this plant we can generate 100 kilowatt to 10 megawatt energy. In second one is micro hydroelectric power plant. In micro hydroelectric power plant we can generate only power less than 100 kilowatt. The fourth one is according to the nature of load. We classifying power plant according to load coming on it. And the first one is base load hydroelectric power plant and the peak load hydroelectric power plant. The base load hydroelectric power plant is generate a fixed amount of hydroelectricity. In second one is when the load is getting increases, we can also increase the amount of generation according to requirement of electricity. In the second one, peak load hydroelectric power plant. So this is it for today. We'll see another topics of this same chapter in our upcoming video. This is only 50% of first chapter, introduction to power plant. We are going to see in next video like hydroelectric power plant, their layout, their working construction, advantages, disadvantages, and site selection of the hydroelectric power plant. And next topic will be diesel generator set. Okay, thank you.